Hey, what's up, everybody? So, Governor Jay Inslee has finally released some of his plans as far as opening up the state of Washington. So, initially, we had plans to open up in May 4th. May the 4th be with you, by the way. I'm just kidding. But now he has extended it to May 31st. But I think one of the good things actually about all of this is that he actually gave out a plan, right? And I think that's the hardest part about all of this is like no one really knows what's going on. No one really knows what the plan is because as far as I know, there are no plans other than just stay at home, shelter in place, stay 6 feet away. I mean, things like that. But as far as this goes, okay, so what's going to happen is he broke this up into 4 different phases, right? And which is going to be implemented 3 weeks apart from each other. And it's going to be further broken down into these different categories, okay? So let me go ahead and explain. So it's going to be broken down into certain things such as high-risk populations, outdoor activities, gatherings, travel, and businesses and employers, okay? So let's first talk about what phase 1 is. So phase 1 is kind of like opening up small things. So for example, people who are at the high-risk population group are still encouraged to stay home, make sure they protect themselves from contracting the disease, right? But things like outdoor activities. So let's talk about the phase 1 outdoor activities. Some outdoor recreational activities will be open, such as hunting, fishing, golfing, boating, and hiking. I, for one, am excited to go hiking because I need to get out and do something, right? So things like gathering, for example. Things like I don't even know what the hell this is. Drive-in spiritual service with 1 household per vehicle, right? Traveling, only essential travel is allowed. Essential businesses open, existing construction that meets agreed upon criteria, landscaping, automobile sales, and retail. Car washes, house cleaning, and pet walkers, like myself. So that'll be kind of nice. It's at least we have a plan, right? This is after May 31st, the first phase. Okay, so assuming that everything is going well, let's talk about the next phase, which is phase 2, which is essentially 3 weeks after phase 1. So phase 2 is kind of the same thing. So people who are at high risk population group are still encouraged to stay home, okay? Second thing is outdoor activities. So this states that all outdoor recreation involving fewer than 5 people outside of your household, such as camping and beaches, are going to be open, which is nice, right? These beaches, we got summer already, summer coming up, fantastic, okay? Things like gathering. So we're allowed to gather with no more than 5 people outside of your household per week, okay? Travel, again, this is still continuing to limit non-essential traveling within proximity of your home. And same thing with businesses, but they're going to open up some more businesses now. So they're going to still do things like construction, manufacturing, domestic services such as nannies, house cleaning services, and some retail stores are going to start opening up. And I'm going to assume that basically they're still going to limit these people to kind of like how you go for Trader Joe's, for example, or Safeway, Whole Foods, or Costco, where they're going to only limit a certain amount of people coming into their retail shops, which is fine, right? I mean, this is going to start normalizing some of these normal lives again. Like I hope soon that this is going to start normalizing, okay? Let's talk about phase 3. So same thing, phase 3, the people who are at high risk are still encouraged to stay home, stay healthy, and not really go out there and risk their health, okay? Now, the next one, phase 3, is outdoor activities. So outdoor groups, recreational sporting activities to up to 5 to 50 people are allowed to kind of congregate now. Recreational facilities at less than 50% capacity. That's gonna be nice. So hopefully my gym opens up, the public pools, tennis courts, things like that, to where people can start interacting with each other again and just doing the things that we love to do, okay? Same thing with travel. They're gonna continue to just perform non-essential traveling, okay? Let's talk about the businesses now. So restaurants are gonna start opening up. So they're gonna try and keep it to less than 75% of their capacity. Table sizes no larger than 10, bars of less than 25% capacity. So hey, Tinder people, you online dating people, we're gonna start seeing some of this in bars, which will be nice. So other things like libraries, museums are gonna start opening up, okay? And last but not least, phase 4. So phase 4 is essentially that assuming everything is going well, there's no new cases that are spiking up, no new deaths, no new cases, this is gonna be pretty much open. I'll bet some new things. Traveling is still going to be considered continuing non-essential travel. businesses, nightclubs, concert venues, large sporting events can start opening up, but they're gonna still encourage distancing, still within 6 feet. And throughout all of these phases, they still want to encourage wearing a mask. I need to get better at doing this because I'm not wearing a mask. I'll be honest. I know I need to, but there's no excuses. Whatever excuse I make, it's not good enough, and I know I need to start doing it. So Clippers, please send me your LA Clippers mask, okay? And I will wear it. Things like schools. Are schools going to be open? So what they're saying here is that they're going to continue to close the schools for the rest of the school year. Now, I'm not too sure if that means the end of June or does that mean to the end of December? So, because the end of the school year is basically 2 months away from now, right? From May to June, like 14th or 15th. So we're not really too sure exactly what they mean by the end of the school year. But other than that, I feel like there's hope. There's hope, right? Because the last month or two, there was no plan. The plan was just stay at home, shelter in place, and we'll let you know what's going to happen. But at least now that we have a plan, we have a 4-phase plan that's going to start at the beginning of May 31st. And again, it's going to increment every 3 weeks, depending on CDC guidelines as well as the Department of Health guidelines. And assuming that, we continue to flatten the curve and that no more people are getting sick, no more people are contracting the disease. So let's hang in there a few more months, guys, or at least 1 more month for my people in Washington. We got until May 31st. Until then, may the 4th be with you. I'm so cheesy. Bye.